The screen begins to unveil the journey of a man of resolute convictions and an unrelenting mission. He strides toward a destination, shrouded in mystery. Saul of Tarsus, a Pharisee, a persecutor. His objective, clear, to extirpate any threat to his faith. Each step he takes brings him closer to Damascus. But what awaits him is not what he anticipates. Saul, Saul, why do you persecute me? A blinding light, a transforming voice. In this moment, Saul's journey is no longer about what he desired, but about what he needs to comprehend. The start of a metamorphosis he could not have foreseen. This is the journey of Paul, a man who transformed from persecutor to apostle, from Saul to Paul. His life would never be the same. And what he would experience from that point forward would change not only him, but the world around him. Embark on the metamorphosis. Paul was born in Tarsus, a thriving port city renowned for its commercial routes, intellectual circles, and philosophical influences. A city where knowledge and commerce intertwined, fostering a populace as diverse as it was rich in traditions. Paul's upbringing immersed him in this society, where respect for the law and Jewish culture was paramount. From his earliest years, his education revolved around Jewish traditions and the law of Moses, which he embraced with an uncommon fervor. However, Paulo's true strength lay not only in his profound understanding of Scripture, but also in his relentless pursuit of the perfection of religious practice. He believed that any deviation from the established principles posed a grave threat to the purity of faith. It was this unwavering stance that in his youth propelled him to become a fierce persecutor of Christians, whom he viewed as heretics straying from the righteous path. Paul, also known as Saul, was a man of unwavering resolve and relentless pursuit. He was prepared to go to any lengths to safeguard the religion he believed to be the only true one. His objective was unambiguous: to eradicate Christianity from every corner of the known world. During his travels through Jerusalem and other territories, he actively sought out and apprehended followers of Christ, inflicting suffering and anguish upon those he perceived as threats. But Saul's life was about to take an unexpected turn. Unbeknownst to him, his destiny was about to be irrevocably altered, and this transformation would commence at the most improbable moment. As Saul journeyed to Damascus, intent on apprehending more Christians, an inexplicable event transpired. A brilliant light, as if the heavens themselves had opened, shone upon him. He fell to the ground, blinded by the intensity of the radiance, and a voice resonated in his ears, proclaiming, "Saul, Saul, why do you persecute me?" It was the voice of Jesus, the man Saul had so vehemently hated, the man he believed he was destroying. In that instant, Saul underwent a transformation so profound that even without fully comprehending it, he knew his life would never be the same. The vision that blinded him was both a punishment and a divine sign. For 3 days, Saul remained sightless, deprived of food and water. This period of blindness was a time of profound introspection, a time when he was compelled to confront his own beliefs and actions. The hunter, he who had relentlessly pursued others, now found himself the hunted. He felt powerless, vulnerable, and this newfound fragility prompted a radical re-evaluation of his life's trajectory. When Saul finally regained his sight, something far more profound was restored within him: his faith. He was baptized by Ananias, a follower of Christ, and from that moment forward, Saul became Paul the Apostle. The world he once knew crumbled before him, yet a new world unfolded in his sight. The light that had blinded him now led him toward truth, toward a divine mission he could never have conceived. and thus the hunter of Christ became his most ardent defender. By this point in the narrative, Paulo's transformation is evident and deeply moving. We invite you to share in the comments the most impactful moment you've encountered on your own journey. Leave your reflection below. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, do so now to avoid missing the subsequent chapters of this extraordinary tale. Don't be left out of this remarkable metamorphosis. Following his conversion, Paul dedicated himself wholeheartedly to the mission of spreading the word of Christ. His travels took him to numerous regions, encompassing cities such as Antioch, Ephesus, Corinth, and Rome. In every locale he traversed, he established churches and preached about the salvation which, in his view, was accessible to all peoples, not merely the Jews. The Apostle Paul encountered numerous trials throughout his journeys. He was imprisoned on multiple occasions, stoned, endured hunger, and faced a myriad of hardships. Yet, in every situation, he never relinquished hope. His letters, now recognized as epistles, speak volumes about perseverance, unwavering faith, and the love of Christ. In Corinth, Paul established one of the most consequential churches during his missionary journeys. However, even among believers, he faced criticism and skepticism. Many challenged his authority, while others sought to undermine his credibility. Yet, Paul understood that his strength stemmed from the divine mission he had received, not from the opinions of those around him. Every journey was a challenge, but also an opportunity to transform lives. Every letter he penned had the power to change hearts and minds, not just those of his contemporaries, but of thousands of people across the ages. As Paulo's life progressed, he became acutely aware that his time was drawing to a close. Having spent years traversing the globe, preaching the gospel and establishing churches, he found himself imprisoned once more, this time in the heart of Rome. The sentence was unequivocal. Death awaited Paulo. Yet even in the face of imminent demise, he held fast to his unshakable faith. In his final letter, Paul wrote to Timothy, his disciple and closest friend, stating, "I have fought the good fight, I have finished the race, I have kept the faith." He understood that his work was about to be completed, but the impact of his life and mission would endure. Paul met his end as a martyr, steadfast in his commitment to the call he had received on the road to Damascus. However, his death was not in vain. His life revolutionized Christianity, laying the groundwork for the church that spread throughout the Roman Empire and beyond. His legacy continues to inspire millions, and his words endure as a beacon of faith, hope, and perseverance. Have you ever undergone a transformation as profound as Paulo's? Share your story with us in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're eager to learn about your insights from this journey and how it has shaped your life. Join our community, because the path of transformation is merely the first step.